I'm 46, a single mom to two beautiful girls, 17 and 15, and we've been through hell. Last year, my ex-husband, the father of my girls, died in a car crash. Tragic, yes, but there was a lot more to the story.
He was cheating on me.
And not just cheating, full-blown double life. He had 2 sons with the other woman. She died in the crash too, leaving the boys orphaned. And guess who uncovered the whole affair? My daughters. My daughters found the messages, the photos, the lies. Imagine the trauma of losing your dad and realizing he betrayed your entire family. They were devastated,
Angry.
confused, and worst of all, blamed. Because my ex's parents, my former in-laws, weren't mourning. They were scheming. After the funeral, things got dark fast. They tried to move in with us, demanded custody of my daughters, claimed they had a right to the girls and the house, even though I was the one paying the mortgage. We're fighting them in court now over custody attempts. But that wasn't enough for them. They needed to win the public battle, the reputation game. So they pulled out their nastiest card, the church. Now this church, it's got some rigid views. Anti-LGBTQ, very men know best vibes, and they worship the idea of the perfect Christian family. I stopped attending years ago, but my in-laws? They're beloved members. So imagine my shock when my youngest daughter called me from the weekend farmer's market, sobbing. Pouting face turning point. She'd wandered off to buy chocolate for her birthday treat when 6 older women surrounded her. They called her ungrateful, a disgrace, and said she was breaking her grandfather's heart for not loving her baby brothers. Yes, the affair children. I ran to her like my shoes were on fire, my oldest right behind me. There they were, 6 women in floral skirts and smug expressions, yelling Bible verses at a child. I got between them and my daughter so fast, I nearly knocked one over. They turned their righteous fury on me, telling me I wasn't a good Christian wife, that I was heartless, that my daughters were disrespectful. One of them, someone I used to bake cookies with at church events, even said I had failed my duties as a woman. We got kicked out of the market for causing a scene. They followed us all the way to the car, yelling, judging, preaching. I was shaking. My daughter was still crying. And that night, while they slept, I snapped. No more letting them write the narrative. I contacted a mutual church member, someone I actually trusted, and asked what the hell was going on. Turns out my ex-mother-in-law posted a pity party of a story in the church's Facebook group, that we kicked them out, that my daughters refused to talk to them, that we abandoned the orphan boys. Oh, and that the affair kids are surrogates. She claimed I couldn't have more kids, so we hired a surrogate, and I rejected the boys for being boys.
Disgusting.
But also brilliantly stupid, because now she'd handed me a loaded gun, and I had the bullets. Photos, texts, voicemails, emails, you name it. Since my divorce wasn't finalized when my ex died, I had legal access to everything, and no legal repercussions for making it public. So the next morning, I took a day off work and went straight to print shop. I printed everything in glorious, full-color, high-quality paper. Photos of him making out with his mistress in our living room. Texts where he called her his real love. Screenshots of his parents cheering him on. Emails where they bullied my daughters and blamed them for their dad's death. One called my girls bastards. Another said, "You destroyed him. Hope you're happy." I made binders.
Custom. Thick. Clean. White.
Like little church hymn books. The cover? Simple. Inside cover? A full-page photo of my ex with the mistress.
Kissing.
Underneath, ex-husband's name and affair partner, a forbidden love story. I walked into the church before Sunday service and placed those binders right where the hymnals usually sit. I didn't have to wait long. Firecracker climactic revenge payoff. By that afternoon, the Facebook group exploded. They called her son a liar, a cheater, a disgrace. The mistress? The harlot from the pit. The scandal was so wild the pastor had to intervene just to keep it PG-13. Some people even wrote letters of apology to my daughters. One family offered to drive us to therapy sessions. Another invited us to join the church again, now that the truth was out. And my ex-mother-in-law? Shunned. Her post about being abandoned by modern society got one like from her equally salty husband. She finally deleted her dramatic, "we're being persecuted" sob stories. But the damage was done. The woman who weaponized faith got excommunicated by her own congregation. Sometimes the loudest voices preaching about morality are hiding the ugliest secrets. My daughters were never the villains. They were survivors. And when someone tries to use religion to control you, sometimes the holiest revenge is the truth. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and comment below. What's the pettiest or most righteous revenge you've ever seen? And if you want more emotionally satisfying justice stories, hit that subscribe button, because we've got plenty more to come.